Hey everybody, I'm Karin Goodfellow and my pronouns are she, her, and hers. And I direct the Boston Artist Residency Program and will be partnering with the Participatory Action Research AIR this year.
Hi everyone, my name is Sharon Amuguni. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm the Boston AIR Program Manager. I support all the ins and outs from planning and strategic thinking to administrative and daily operations to being the sounding board for our artists and city partners.
And I've been working in the Mayor's Office of Arts and Culture for 14 years, and I'm the Director of Public Art and also direct both the Boston Art Commission and Boston AIR. And I've been designing, leading, redesigning Boston AIR, the Artist Residency Program, since its inception in 2015.
One thing I really appreciate about working in Boston AIR is that it really allows me to get to know the city better. I get to meet and connect with a lot of wonderful artists. I get to meet and connect with great members of the community and also get to learn a lot more about what's happening in other departments across the city. And so as much as it's a learning process for the artists and other folks, it also really allows us to learn what's going on across City Hall and across city departments.
Something else I really like is that working in the arts, we see artists who have these amazing ideas about how the city could be better, our community can be better served. And through the residency program, we're able to have artists come in and really work on implementing those changes. And we've seen real changes happen, and it's exciting. So I love being able to support that and to bring together people who form really strong bonds between the artists and the city partners, both in the cohort of that year and then in cohorts from the past as well. And so I really think of it as community building for people who want to work in the arts and think creatively about making important social change. So I think that something that's tough about Boston AIR is its name. It can be a little misleading. I think when people think of artist residencies, they think they're going to be working independently and have time to sort of develop their craft in the way they would in their normal practice. But the residency program that we have here is really about being embedded in the work and figuring out how to change city systems.
It's very different here. You're being embedded with the city and you're in residence with the city. It's very collaborative. We've had one of our former AIRs mention that it's less like a traditional artist residency and more like a residency within a hospital. And you're really focused on learning and connecting and serving residents. And it's really about valuing the expertise that artists are bringing into the city and knowing that we can learn from them and their practices together. I think we're always actively thinking about how to build a better program and how to be more responsive to the artists and city partners. We're asking ourselves, what are the needs of artists and other members of the community during this time, and how has COVID-19 impacted them, and what role can this program play in meeting their needs? And part of that is doing a lot of learning and evaluating and really taking moments to think about where can we make the changes that are necessary. And we're excited to have someone alongside for that process.
And thinking about the challenges that Sharon just mentioned, we've, over the course of the years of the program, we've done evaluation, we've worked with others, we've gotten feedback, we've interviewed former AIRs, we've been very reflective and have made changes based on that work. And it's been really helpful, but for the first time, we're inviting someone into the program to help us do that thinking while the program's happening. And so we're really excited to be welcoming an artisan this year to do participatory action research and to work with us.
I'm also really excited to engage in these really thoughtful and challenging conversations. I think each year the artists really push us and allow us to grow, and that's really important part of this process. And we're always grateful for the opportunity to have these conversations and figure out how we can make changes that reflect the city that we live in.
Yeah, so we are really excited for you to apply. If you're considering submitting an application, please do. We've had folks apply who never even considered themselves artists before and have been incredible members of the residency program. So we hope you do and encourage you to get started on it.
And we look forward to working with you soon.
Bye.
Bye.